Not charging again today, but it's always overnight. So smart capture doesn't work. Could have something to do with the restricted background. Yeah, smart capture doesn't work now. So maybe try to unrestrict it and see what happens. Maybe uninstall it and reinstall it. I'm getting some weird. I haven't tried smart capture since restricting background usage, so that has to be it. Smart capture running in the background allowed. Let's see if that works. And restricted bucket. Standby bucket. Let's see if that works. It works, man. It works fine. So. Sorry, I just talked to them. Okay, yeah. So we can charge a little bit faster. Oh, well, look at that. Amazing. I don't know what else to do if it doesn't work. It's always deleting directories. Down here at the bottom, it's got to be one of these goddamn apps that does this. I don't know which one. So it's okay. See how much uptime. Uptime 46 hours, 25 minutes. So it's been 46 hours since reboot. Like I said, it's only when deleting directories that it starts to charge normally. So it's got to be one of those goddamn apps. It's pretty stable now. So that's pretty good. I want to see how long it stands. I want to see how long I can keep it running without a reboot. So it's okay now. So I mean, there's got to be maybe the weather apps, wallpaper. That seems to be a source as well. The wallpaper apps. I mean, they seem to be very, very serious about wallpapers on this phone. And the weather apps. There's like 2 weather apps, a news app. There's got to be one of those. I'm thinking more of a wallpaper app that does this. And from what I've seen, the weather app has a lot of permissions. Some 2 pages. 2 pages of permissions for a weather app. So it's it is interesting that it happens every time overnight, and I didn't even restart the phone. The phone has been the same for the past 2 days, 48 hours. So it's been the same for the past 2 days. I haven't made any changes, huh? So there's got to be something that's got to be an app that does this. You know, I'm thinking it's a weather app, maybe a wallpaper app. Samsung Capture, what I'm using right now to record the screen, is also very strange because it doesn't update. If you update Samsung Capture, it crashes. So I've got to look at that and find out exactly which app is doing it. So I think it's an app. See, tethering is off. Everything should be off. You know, so it's only when deleting directories that it starts to charge. You can run whatever command you want. You can run whatever command you want for phone connectivity, tethering, USB. You can reset USB functions. You can enable fast charging, disable it, whatever. It's only when you delete directories from these goddamn apps that it starts to charge. So I gotta find out which one it is. There it is again. I think it's doing it again. Yeah, there it is. Amazing. That's amazing. I've never seen it do that so bad. Let's erase some of that and see what happens. So deleting directories again. USB service call. I don't even know. Like I said, I need to read up on the service calls because I haven't actually read what they do. So that's what we did just now. Directories and service call for USB. It seems to have made a difference for now. Getting 4 volts now. Got a soft restart after service call for connectivity and tethering. So we got a soft restart after connectivity and tethering service calls. This thing is ambitious. Oh, this is an ambitious motherfucking phone right here. Slow down 3 times just now. Formatting directories and everything else. this one. Alright, there we go, resume. So it's over 4 volts now and charging normally, but we got to restart with connectivity service calls. So we reset wired mobile, PPO, mobile, GPS, connectivity phone service calls. So let me look at tethering. Let's see, is it going to be here or not? Very interesting. So 3700, let's see if it holds. I'm going to reinstall the browser too. To the normal download speed. Yeah, that's pretty normal now. I think it's going to stay. This is very interesting because usually deleting directories and stuff has worked in the past. It has always worked. And this time around, with service calls and everything else, so it has gotten worse, not better. So all these apps now, I'm not allowed to run in the background. And it's grayed out. Can't change the setting. So you can do that with system app ops. So it's grayed out. Allow background activity because this is what's recording the screen. So it's not allowed to use background. It should be okay. It's very, like I said, it's more aggressive than what I remember. So it must have did some more exploits. They must have found some more exploits over it because it's more aggressive than before with the charging power. It's worse than before. Good. It's okay now. Like I said, I tend to think that it's a wallpaper app, or it's probably maybe like a weather apps. They seem to be more suspicious than all the other ones. Like I said, you can't erase directories for those apps, and you can for all the other apps. So, let me see. I think that was good enough for now. Hopefully it doesn't rain anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, but yes, I was wondering. I was putting up a fridge and a freezer will be included, but nothing there. Is this something? Yeah, it's nothing there. Right, I meant like yeah. No, not like a sample, but like a fridge with like a freezer. Yeah, there's nothing there. I'll call it next to the answer.
The next train to go on platform 3 will be the 1554 Southeastern service to London via Bexley.
Yeah, the church came today, but I don't think they have anything good. Maybe some chicken or something. It rained.
You're right to the beach.
Well, the string came out of it. Too many charging problems. I'm gonna wait for today's completion of time. More vegan shit. Regional people. Another PM that resigned. I said, it doesn't matter what PM you get, they're all going to do the same thing and they're all going to be involved. I don't even know why anybody thinks otherwise. We got 3 more hours before Andrew arrives. I'm just going to have to sleep because there's nothing to do. Nothing to do around here. We got 3 more hours. I'm trying to go to sleep. Like I said, this charging problem is very interesting because now it is more persistent. Either they modify the script again, which is a definite possibility, or something else is happening because it seems to be more persistent. I'm deleting directories left and right. And it's still an issue. So it's telling me either they modify the script again or something happened. Yeah, we got 3 more hours.
That's why I looked too long on
It could rain when I was in the station. It looks like it's so.
probably very
It's definitely chilly. It's always cold in this area.
你要说你拐拐的。
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't rain again. It doesn't look like it.
软仔都冇大。Where are they?
So it seems to be working fine now, 97%. Yeah, it's very chilly out there. I don't think it's going to rain anymore. At least not tonight. Yeah, I gotta look to see if they took out any directories that I was erasing, because it's you know, before, that's basically all I had to do is erase the directory if it was causing me problems, and it would charge. Like yesterday, that's what I did. Yeah, yesterday was charging fine. I went to the station twice and it was charging perfectly fine. Woke up, went to the station, got to 15%, 14, and it stopped charging. It stopped charging fast. So either they did something overnight, and when I erased directories, it charged again fast for a little while, and then it stopped again at 30%. So it's either, like I said, they took out the directories in the script, like before. I need to double check them. I need to actually double check them to make sure that they're still there. Because they erased, they must have done something.
Johnny's already had it, so that's your big.
So I need to double check it to make sure that the directories I was erasing are actually still there. Because I'm not sure, you know. Like I said, yesterday was charging fine. I went to the station twice, got to 90%. And all was well yesterday. Got to 90% twice yesterday. So, you know, at the station, and today I went there, it wasn't charging. So something happened last night, or they did something to the script. Like I said, erasing directories usually works. It usually does work for us. So it has worked in the past every time. And the fact that it doesn't work this time, and I had to use a service call to get it to charge, it's somewhat worrisome, because, you know, erasing a directory is very simple. You know, the service calls, I don't even know what they do actually. You know, I just change it. I just change the value if I have a problem, and, you know, go from there. You know, that's what I did in this time around. All I do is change the values for some of the service calls. And from what I've seen, it does have something to do with connectivity. There's this the service call, you know, I did it before on Android 12, disabling tethering. Started fast charging right away. Then it was this time around, same thing. Reset the network, got lower RAM usage after that. Reset the network and I got lower RAM usage after resetting the network, and then I reset the network with service calls and did some service calls for phone and connectivity, and it started fast charging normally. So it does have something to do with tethering, connectivity, and you know, it did. You know, it's, I don't. Maybe it's not an app. You know, maybe it's not actually an app. Maybe it's just connectivity, tethering, phone service. See, I did the same thing. Like I said, it's the service calls. You know, the ones and the zeros in the service calls that change something. Yeah. So, you know, I gotta look at it more. I gotta figure out why it's doing that. You know, why the hell is it doing that? That's a lot of fucking rain today. These drones won't shut the fuck up. It's like they're high on PCB or whatever the fuck it is. It's like they're in a trance or something. Shut the fuck up, guys. You know, just walk on the sidewalk and shut the fuck up, you know? They keep fucking yelling, laughing. You know, it's like they're fucking high on ecstasy or something. Who the fuck knows? You know, all fucking day long, all fucking shut the fuck up, you fucking Russian prick. Because they got busted again. They got busted again. So the fuck what, guys? Did you not hear that it doesn't matter? Anyway. go ahead and inspect this script. Let's inspect the script, guys, because it must have done something. Let's inspect it. Yeah, so I'm looking at this script, and it looks like maybe the directories are missing, because from the top here, I added these two at the top there. From the top here at tethering down to billing, there's 97 apps, and this says it's 99. So 99 there. And from here, from the script, I copy from tethering to billing, paste it in here. Control A, paste. It says there's 97 lines. So something is missing in the script again. Yeah, so I gotta go look. I gotta do a comparison between 99 and 1 tethering at the top to see which directory is missing. So we got MTP application, Knox push manager, easy mode contact widget, foundation, GPU watch, visualers. What that is, face service, WSO MACP. All right, I'm moving on. Hardware, rounded, key, clipboard, tethering overlay, agent, messaging, direct, dictionary downloads, Rubin app. Hold on. Rounded Android clipboard, overlay, agent, messaging, dictionary downloads, Rubin service, companion device manager. Yeah, we're here right now. Got file manager, service VTC, HTML viewer, factory, easy one-hand aware service, external storage, easy setup, USB settings, tap something, camera, kids installer, system UI, tag service, container core, in-call UI, safety assurance, maps agent, smart mirroring, cinnamon, wallpaper res, icon vessel, wallpaper cropper, Snapseed, RHM soft edit, which is the text editor, Chromium stable. I took that out, yes. I took out Chromium because that's what I use as a browser. So if I erase that, it erases all the data from the browser. Okay, so I got one. Com internal system UI, shared, one-time initializer, media, automation, clipboard service. Clipboard service, save service is in here. Hold on, media, I got it. It's in there as well. One-time initializer, shared. Clipboard save service, emoji, M-Lite, Facebook Lite, the messenger, sign in, calendar, timestamp camera, cell broadcast service, calendar, quick search box, Pebble, network stack, nav bar. Okay, we're almost done. DIN system, parser, web, telephony, app manager, manifest location, emulation, services, emulation again, cocktail, AOD, Chrome customization, theme store, NSF, something, Galaxy Finder, YouTube, setup with a Lido provider, web app, smart switch, Galaxy charging current. I added that in. So I added that today. So that's in there. CTSM, data create, filter provider, tethering. So we got from here to here, we got 97 in the script. So I removed Chromium. So this says it's 99, so we got 97. I removed Chromium and what was the other one? Fuck, what was the other one? God damn it. It looks okay, I guess. But again, I'm very worried. Let's look at the rest of them. So down from billing, we're going to go down to Now this is a lot more than, yeah, it's way more because this is compile layouts. It's not what I just did here. This is compile, check proof false, verify none. So this is way more. Yeah, I don't know. Let's erase user 0 and verify user 0. For what has protected directories, because the protected directories I pulled Dunx's data from the protected directories for each app and erased the directories that way. I pulled all the directories from the apps that have protected directories. So let's do that and see which ones are still in there, because this is where it's at. Like I said, data user 0. No, emulated. Yeah, it starts here. See, storage emulated 0 Android. This is going to tell us which directory is protected. It's going to tell us which directory is protected, and it's going to tell us this is cache. Erasing cache. It has user 0. Yeah, I'm still finding irregularities in here. SSU. Yeah, let's look at this. Storage emulated 0 Android data. Android data. And we should have just Android. Where's Android? Let's look at this. Because, see, I don't want data in there. It should be just Android as well. See, it says Android/data. What about just, because I know I put it in there, just Android without the data directory in there. Let's see. So storage emulated 0. Storage emulated 0. This says data as well. I want one that says just Android. Where's that at? We got app ops. Let's move the app ops to the bottom because I'm not going to be using that. Let's just move app ops to the bottom here. App ops standby bucket. Yeah, let's just move this to the bottom. Standby bucket and app ops to prevent the apps from running in the background. I'm going to move that in the bottom of, because I'm not using it. You said it once and forget it. And let's go back up here because this is very interesting. I know I was erasing. Let's tighten this up a little bit here. Yeah, these are some of the apps protected directory. KLM, MLP, BIPs, S-Page, Device Security, Samsung Apps, Rubin, S-Cloud, Meta Agent, Mobile Service, Daemon, Weather App, Wi-Fi Mobile Whips. Let's go ahead and look at this because I think, see, it says cache, Android data user 0, yeah, and storage emulated Android data / Why doesn't it just say Android as well? I know I put it in. Yeah. Android data. Android data. Let's erase the directory without the data, all the directories without the data stuff in there. So let's go in here, Control A, and we're gonna replace this, replace that, copy tab, let's just do an Android / whatever. That should have been in there, yeah? Unless I forgot about it. Let's go ahead and erase that.
But you don't really have a chance, let's say.
Something is wrong with that. Yeah, so just Android without the data in there. Let's see if that makes a difference. Usually it tells you if it's a protected directory or something that you're erasing. So far nothing. So there's nothing in there. You gotta add Android/data/package name. Okay, so nothing. There's nothing in there. Okay, that seems useless. I guess I'll leave it in. I guess I'll leave that in, yeah? Yeah, that's the end there. So let's go back and find out which ones have protected directories and double check to see that I'm still erasing. Go back in here, erase this, and find out if I'm still erasing. The protected directories individually. Okay, so we got one right away. Samsung Forest, storage emulated 0, Android data, Samsung Forest. It's always like that, yeah. Let's keep going. Got another one, Forest again. Let's see which ones come up. And which ones come up with protected directories and double check. No, I have Forest. Should have Forest somewhere. So we're going to keep checking that. There it is. Samsung Forest again came up twice. So again, I think the compile stuff actually just put the same apps in there again. I don't know. You know, it's very strange. I don't know why it outputs 800 apps. So I guess they repeat because it's double. It's 443, so it's double that, I guess. Something like that. I don't know. Okay, so now it says that it is erasing everything. Hold on, Forest again. Forest again. Wow, that is strange because I saw way more than that before. Let's try this one. Android data user 0. Because now it says there's only one. It's just the Forest app, apparently now. So something's wrong. I mean, I saw way more than that. I saw 5 or 6, 7, 8 different apps that have protected directories. There is one. It's just mistyped. Yeah, I thought I corrected that. Apparently not. Like I said, it looks like the script was modified. So there's a space there. I looked at that yesterday and took them all out. And now I'm finding more. There go another one. It looks like they modified the script, guys. This is something that I discovered yesterday and I fixed it. So there's a space. I know I fixed it. I bet you anything there's more. Yeah, only 2. Yeah. So, alright, let's keep going. Some of these directories don't even exist, like I said, but it's, you gotta go looking. Yeah, you gotta go looking. Now the issue is that storage emulator 0, yeah, emulator 0 data. the issue is that to write this again, you got to do what I did, but with compiling apps to give you a list. And you take the list, but the issue is that the list has numbers at the beginning. You got to erase the fucking numbers, yeah? And it's 443 apps. That's what the issue is. It's 443 apps, and the issue is that it's a pain in the ass to fucking click around for that many times. Should I go another one? No, I know I put it in correctly, huh? I go another one right there. I know I did. And then we're erasing cache here. Like I said, the issue is that you can do the script again, yeah, but you got to look at the numbers. You got to take out the numbers from the list that you get. It's a pain in the ass. It's 443 of them. It's 443 fucking apps. And it looks like they repeat. Evoke internet. Maybe, like I said, they modified the script. Like I said, this laptop turns on remotely because the BIOS is fake. It's ridiculous to say the least. And these are some of the apps that I've saved with protected directories. Certain installer, carrier config, MTP application, USB settings, smart mirroring, in-call UI, ext shared, parser, filter provider, permission controller, module metadata. Damn. Module metadata is not even should be in here. I pulled dump sys from this. I've got 3 directories. Let's see. Yeah, so module metadata. Lookup. Evoke data. Yeah, so it looks like they repeat. That's why there's so many of them. Android data user 0, Android data user 0, storage emulated Android data. Yeah, don't know. I think they modified the script, That's what I think happened. So what I can do is compile the apps, give me a list, and just make it 443 this time, not 800. So let's look at, yeah, this was it. It's a little faster. So it says it's 443, but if you compile layouts, it's going to say there's 800. So let's do this. Go through this again, remove the numbers, and format again. Yeah, is there something missing? Let's do this again. Format the directories again from this output and see if anything's missing. Well, obviously I'm not going to see if anything is missing. I'm just going to keep it at 443. Right? 443. And get rid of the 800 that I have in there. Because I think they repeat. Pink one. What I think is going on is that they repeat in there. Which is why I've got 800, but then again, why is it outputting 800? If they compiled 443, why is it outputting another 440 or 420 or 400 that says they haven't been compiled? That's the output that I get with this. So, which is it? Is 443 that got compiled or not? That's... See, the following cannot be compiled. Wallpaper res, yada, 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 whatever. So let's copy this output of 443. And we put it in new file. And we'll erase the numbers. Wait. I'll erase all the numbers again. Pain in the ass. So it's not really 443 because you gotta count these as well. Res. Because it says that they couldn't be compiled. Now, is this already in there? Let's look up. Yeah, it's already in there. So it's telling me it couldn't compile certain ones. What about this one? Is that one in there? Yeah, it's in there. So these at the bottom I don't even need, apparently. They repeat. Yeah, they repeat, it looks like. Yeah, every single one. They just repeat, that's all it is. This one doesn't repeat? Oh yeah, it does. So what it's saying is that there really is 443. Pain in the ass to remove these fucking numbers. Like I said, there is Notepad++ or something that can remove anything past behind com. So it'll go down the list and remove everything past behind the com. Behind the letters com. But I'll do it manually, it's fine. I don't even know if they have that for Android. I think they do. Maybe. My head hurts. So we'll save this as apps, and we'll redo the script with just these 443 apps. Obviously, Android 12 is going to have more, which is more of a pain in the ass. Yeah, so I'll look at that later. Because I think they modified the script. Again, I found it modified on the laptop, and I know I fixed it. You know, I know for sure I fucking fixed it. You know, I found some errors in it. Yeah, anyway, this is good enough. We keep talking about money, but again, I don't know. Technically speaking, because the idiots are all involved, you can't take any money from any one of them because it's they are technically unregistered foreign agents, and even if there was any money, you couldn't take any money from them legally because everybody's saying you got it for Chinese spying. Well, China has nothing to do with it. They're operating independently of China. But think about what they're saying. They're saying, if so and so is going to give you extra, money, and technically you can't take any money from them because they are essentially. Holy fuck! See how much noise they make? Shut the fuck up.
6901. If I got down, you back.
Yeah, so that's what I think is going on. I think they're modifying the script. Maybe grabbing the phone and sleeping. Maybe something's happening. Because yesterday I charged to 90% twice at the station. Today I woke up, it wasn't working. I got to 14% and it's slowed down. Like I said, back the first time I fixed it, I fixed it by erasing directories. That's how I fixed it. The very first time when I fixed it, when it was more permanent and it was charging. That's what I did. I erased directories. And it seems like that's, they're after the script now more than the list. Down here. My ass is wet from sitting on that carnival. So it seems like they're after the script now more than anything. redo it, and as I see, they compile stuff, outputs the stuff it compiled and the stuff that it failed to compile. So it gives you more apps than necessary. That's why I put 800 apps in there, because they repeated every app that it failed to compile. So I got to do it again and only put in there what is necessary. And now I'm erasing directories, and it says that only the forest app is protected. Isn't that strange? Before there was like 5 or 6 of them that said that they have protected directories and emulated storage. Now it's just the forest app. Of course it is. Everybody's walking on the streets. But you see, leading up to this, they pulled the bag out apparently. They went through the USB drive and replaced the firmware. They modified the script leading up to this. Leading up to these more severe charging problems that I'm having. They pulled the bag out. They modified the firmware that I had on the USB drive. And they modified the script. And I'm finding evidence of that script being modified every day. Now I'm very much aware of what I did the other day, in that script. And I'm finding something modified in there every day. And so either this laptop has a mind of its own completely, and so does the phone. Maybe so does the phone, because I'm finding modifications to the script every fucking day. Let's go ahead and go to the connections. So what are they doing today? Hopefully it doesn't rain. Like I said, this laptop is super fake, and the BIOS is fake to allow the laptop to be turned on and controlled remotely. It's fake. Yeah, the hardware, even the hardware. This guy went overboard and manufactured fake hardware for this laptop. Apparently, probably Wi-Fi card, SSD that's in there. I don't know. Like I said, it's a fake laptop essentially, because it seems to have a mind of its own. It seems to have a mind of its own. They obviously have some kind of remote capability built into the BIOS, or it's the SSD. It's something. I'm going to go through the script again. I'm going to paste cache again 443 times. We're going to redo those apps. We're going to redo those erased directories. Go from there. It should. Like I said, it was working fine yesterday. It shouldn't be an issue. Like I said, leading up to this point, they went through the bag. They pulled out the bag from the box. They went through that USB drive with the firmware, and they replaced the firmware. And they started modifying the script that I used to fix the charging problem. So, like I said, it's an ongoing issue now. It's an everyday thing. Granted, yesterday was working fine. I didn't even restart the phone. So it's like I said, apparently around here you got to be a cyber warfare specialist if you're white. Better start writing your own Android OS from scratch. Make sure there's no holes in it. So on 11, ultra data saving mode. Data saving mode doesn't work unless you persist the setting. It turns off because that's what disables tethering apparently. See those tethering commands? They're supposed to work. I don't know what the hell they're doing. Not working like it should. It's something is going on in there. But apparently it's data saving mode that turns off tethering. It's not necessarily the commands. The service call to disable tethering. I guess the service call just turns off tethering. It doesn't actually disable it in a way where you can't turn it on. So, I think that it's looking at the system RAM usage for apps. It said it was 360 megabytes. It's a little messianic that way. But Memory Guardian is actually very good at cleaning memory. Very aggressive. So it was 360 just now, and I took it down to 154, 157. It fluctuates around there. So Memory Guardian by Samsung, which is a Samsung app, is actually very good. Clear memory better than any app that I've used to clean memory. So 360 megabytes, got it down to 157, which is very excellent. Which is very, very good for apps that use RAM.
I will drive up to your house.
So I'll see tonight about getting those directories properly listed, properly erased. Because I got repeating directories and it's not very good because it makes the strip way too long. Like I said, they keep talking about money or something. Like I said, from a technical legal standpoint, I cannot accept money from them because they are spies. Understand? It doesn't matter, what status they have now as government employees or civilians. From a technical standpoint, I can't actually accept any money because we've come to the conclusion that they are essentially foreign unregistered agents and they are spies. So, regardless if there is any money, I can't actually accept it legally, as a legal from a legal standpoint, it's not legal for me to receive any money from them because they are essentially spies. You don't want to receive money from a spy, do you? And it would make it illegal for me to accept any money from them. See, a substantial amount, obviously, not pocket change. And so, from a technical, legal standpoint, that would be illegal for me to do, right? They keep talking about it though. Don't even know why at this point. They've been talking about it for 2 years plus. They've been talking about it for 2 years plus. Actually, they started talking about it during the pandemic, I think. Shortly after I quit Pizza Express. I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I don't even give a shit. Look at the directories. Now you can do the issue with dump sys is that it outputs data twice. And it's a lot of stupid shit in dumpsters that is not that is not necessary. It'll give you permissions, directories in there, a bunch of fucking APKs that have nothing to do with the package that you're asking dump, that you're getting the dump from. It gives you and it gives you the list. It gives you dumpsters twice, so it fills up with the DOS window. If you run dumpsters on a package, it fills up the DOS window with a bunch of useless shit. You understand? So you have 443 apps. There you have 443 apps. Dumpsters will output twice for each app, and it fills up the fucking DOS window with a bunch of stupid shit. Yeah. I just need the fucking directories guy. You know, I know there's a way to do it in Linux with special commands and stuff. You know, where you get an output of specific output. I was gonna mess with that. You know, why the hell is dumpsters outputting the dump for a package twice? You know, that's what I don't understand. No one needs that shit twice. Just list it once, because it fills up the DOS window. You can't really list more than 2 or 3 or 4, and you have 443 that you want to get directories from. Fuck. Everybody's at the bird feeder already. They want the chicken rice very nice. They poisoned the soup yesterday. Got some poisoned soup. It was the first round of soup. It wasn't even the second round. Usually they poison the second round. They spray something in there. One of these fucking imbeciles does this. One of these homeless imbeciles goes by there for seconds and sprays something in the soup. I don't think it's the crew that brings the food. It's got to be one of these homeless assholes that sprays something in the food and they poison it the second time around. You know, it's good enough. You can mix it with some bread and shit and you can eat, some of the soup. You know, it's decent enough. Like I said, you know, there's legalities here surrounding this money that they talk about. You know, it's a technicality. If you know, it is illegal essentially to accept money from someone that you know. You know, even though it hasn't been proven legally, it is technically illegal to accept money from someone who's a foreign spy. Yeah? That's not something that that has been proven yet. It's not official. It's not an official government position of any government, but technically speaking, it would be illegal for me to do so on the grounds that I know, yeah? Not necessarily that the government says, so, but that I know that we're dealing with a bunch of fucking spies. So technically speaking, it would be illegal for me to accept any kind of money on the grounds that it comes from a foreign agent and everybody's involved. They said, well, that means great. Who the hell am I supposed to receive the money from? I guess nobody, because technically they can't give me any money because they're all spies. So what the fuck are we doing here then? Anyway, vegan stuff. See if they have anything decent. They haven't brought anything anymore. You know, back in the day, they used to bring some stuff that was decent. This time around, they're bringing a bunch of shit. I came over here from the go back to the boat feeder. Absolutely nothing. Go back to the bird feeder. They used to bring some decent stuff, a few months ago, not anymore. Poison apple, poisoned clementines and shit like that. They don't even bring. They bring poison lemonade or something. I'm not sure. Poison lemonade? Not lemonade. It's like a fucking soda, I guess. Delicious, but. hours, I think. Maybe an hour and a half. Shouldn't wait for the slides today. Most of the time it's poison as well. Main course, everything's poison. Soda, everything they bring is poison.
And that is a church.
We work independently with it, you know, kind of like areas.
I said long time ago already.
I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute. you. I take it.
It's so brutal. You've got to be like.
Because it is fine. Which makes sense. Right, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. Nope.
Who's down there? Nobody.
Hello? Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Goodbye, goodbye.
Hey everybody. Boy, you're gonna kill it. Yeah, let's smash it, man. Huh? Look at the drink they gave me yesterday. You wanna see it?
What is it? Which?
Gin. This one is a special one.
It's got one in the middle.
You never see it like this one. Wanna see it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Who does that?
I wish you a Merry Christmas. And a happy...
£5. Yeah.
Yeah?
You think you can't?
That's
what's
fucking
inside?
£26.
What, you could drink out of it?
Yeah, that's gin.
Nah.
I swear down. Look, it's not
Did
open
you
yet.
get the light on it?
See, it's not open yet. Can you read English, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Wait,
not
look, spicy sugar, lamb flavor, gin liquid with a red gold silver leaf.
Is that heavy?
Now you say only 20% alcohol.
Heavy in weight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's like you buy in the prison, man.
£5?
Yeah.
That's what it's terrible.
Yeah. Even at 10, I said, look, I only got £5. And he said, fucking give it to me. And that's it.
Man, isn't it? Yeah. Do you reckon he mixed that gin up himself?
Yeah, I believe that, man. Yeah. You want to ever try? Huh?
Some other time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Even I don't want to open, it's so pretty, man.
It's a nice light.
Yeah. How are you, bud? All good in the hood? No, interesting. Let's smoke, mate. Let's get it. go. You go. Are you done? Huh? Go on, man.
Oh, go on, I'll find you later.
Oh, look. One for now. One for later. One for never again, Oh, gosh. What are you going to do with that big fat? Wiggle.
Hey, what happened to that guy with the accent? What was he doing?
Oh, the Irish guy.
What was he like?
Yeah, Dennis. He was Irish.
He wasn't yesterday either.
Fucking run away from he fucking went. He says back in Equal after today. He's back in Ireland.
Yeah.
He's going. Then I fucking smack him. Bad. Fucking no. I was laughing. He's a fucking pussy, man. The guy wanna steal the thing from me, man. He's a fucking. He ran away. Fucking hell, my height.
Oh, did it go off?
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
What, last night?
No, the day before. No, last night.
What, it's done?
Yeah.
What about the other guy? He's still in?
No, I don't see him either. Sorry, man. I want to stay away from trouble. I'm getting old. I'm getting too old for this kind of fun.
Yeah.
You already passed that part of the life.
You from England?
No, Portuguese, man. I've been here for 22 years.
Joking?
Portugal, man. I left when I was 17. But I don't come straight to England. I went to Spain, Norway, Sweden.
You know you say 22 years, what, living like this?
No, living like that. No, like that. I was already going a long time ago. No, I've been 2 months. But 6 years ago, I lived 3 years on the road. But I wasn't a track, I was in the Skype, but now I'm clean. But now only 2 months, less than 2 months. No, man, most of the time I've been working. This is the right thing to know for the country. No?
Yeah.
I'm like an Englishman, man. I live here like an English.
Yeah.
I get the right for everything. Benefit, anything. What are we going to do with that thing? Back. Wiggle. Let's play that thing.
Jason. Say something to him. Holla at him. I got one question. How'd you fit all that in them jeans? You know what to do with that big fat butt? Wiggle. Wiggle. Just a little bit. Patty cake with no hands. Got me in the club making wedding plans. If I take pictures while you do your dance, I can make you famous on Instagram. God damn it, your booty like two planets. Go ahead and go ham savage. Go, I can't stand it. Cause you know what to do with that big fat butt. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Shake it, shake it, girl. Just keep rolling. Wiggle, wiggle. Now make it clap. Wiggle, wiggle. Now make it clap. Wiggle, wiggle. Now make it clap like that. Just go ahead and make it clap, 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 clap. Damn, baby, you got a bright future behind you.
One more walk round there, man.
You go for a walk?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. Kidding me.
Right here, yeah?
Chill out.
Shut your mouth, mate. Where's the Spanish guy? I'll look for you. Go on, plug in here. Hey, patron.
Hey, how are you? What is vodka? Don't finish?
Vodka. Vodka, yeah. Vodka.
Finish?
Vodka.
Half?
Yeah, look, this is special one. Special.
I go.
Hah?
Konsumat mau ya, Bang?
You got? Hey! Where you going? ¿Qué pasó, patrón? Dan, listo ya. Hey, leave my lady, man. Give me £4. Give me £4. What for? What for?
Whiskey.
That one is special. Fuck you up, man. I'm gonna fuck you up, man. I'm gonna fuck you up, man.
No, no, c'est là-bas. C'est le café, ouais, c'est ça. Il veut ça. Ah, c'est pas beaucoup.
Ah, look at this. Is they here with him? Huh? Yeah, I'm here. Okay, wait, that's all. It's open people queuing that guy. There's no point because they come until 7:30 anyway. So, who's back to this? Oh, they also. Yeah, I was just on there, so I was just down there. See, now I knew the queues were up. So I wouldn't go. See? What's going on? Oh, please not be late. I'll try this summer and that, man. You don't mind, you don't give a shit what the time is. Because you know it's not going to be dark until like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. So you know what I mean? It's summer. Now it's going to be worth it. Yeah, but the next couple of months, man. 4 o'clock, 3:30 is going to be dark, man. 4 o'clock, come December, November, come like January, December, 4 o'clock is dark, 3:34, the sunset, man. You know what I mean? 6 o'clock it gets dark now. 10 to 7 is dark now anyway, right? 10 to 7 is just 6:30 you can say. It starts to get dark. So it's dark like 6:30 now. This month will be like 4 o'clock, man. You know what I mean? It's daylight, man. It's about a couple hours of daylight and that's it. Sunset. Winter, man, it goes back. Instead of wasting time, man. You know that. Huh? Yeah, I went to station, yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, don't worry about it. Huh? Yeah, man. Every year get shorter. It's not being got enough of time. There's never enough of it. That's too quick. It's not enough, man. Just not enough. Not enough time. Never enough. Fine. Never enough. No matter what. No matter what you say. Then again, like I said, no matter where you go, you're there. Doesn't matter wherever you go, you're there. Doesn't matter where it is. No matter where you go, you're there. Friday, you know what I'm saying? Live forever. Yeah, I'm gonna live forever. Some squat, some cough, some good. Oh, you're dead. Because despite the cost of living, yeah, have you noticed how popular it is? The government, yeah, don't like thieves. They hate competition. That's what I'm saying. That's why the government don't like thieves. They hate the competition. Oh, it should be hot. It's enough. It's standing, man. That's you know what I mean.
Hot places like that.
Yeah, it's not good, man. It's not good to stand for long periods, man. It's not good. It's not good at all, man. Stand for long periods of time, man. Torture, it's very torture, man. You have to sit.
When people stand between.
That's punishment. Yeah, that's punishment. That's called torture, man. Stand and sleep deprivation and shit like that. You have to sit. Yeah, it's usually different, basically. Hopefully, yeah, it's different. But the main thing is that 70% things like cake, biscuit, soup, bread. But the hot food, that's the chicken.
That's what's in there, don't you? Right, I'm getting you. Better for me, all right? I'm not watching. No, but you can anyway, just swap people on the other boat.
There?
No, now, after this, swap people, and then at night time, there we go.
What time is what? Half past 7?
Yeah, so as soon as this is gone,
What is good?
depends if you like chicken, like crazy, I don't know what pizza, I don't know, and stuff. It depends on
What food is over there?
you've got to lose it. You can see it, you don't want it, but I won't say
But
that.
I mean, is there a queue also there now?
Yeah, but you've got to remember, I find it, yeah, the queue, but most of the people are here, because just you're in front of the queue, aren't you? So what I'm saying is, you're in the front, even though it's a few people. No, that's what I'm saying, you're right, because you can't beat people because they live at the 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
So you're going to beat one, you're going to be here, so you can go back down there, then back through to the slot, and go back down there. Did you bring the car? Yeah, man, famous grass. Oh!
What is it, folks? What is it, folks?
What is it, folks? One little shot, that's all I need. You get one little shot, man. Yeah.
My wish.
That's all I need, man. That's all I need, man. One shot, man. Yeah. That mean that's it?
You know.
That's done me now. That's it, that's
Yeah, wait for me. I like the answer.
Now whiskey? I like your drinks. That's a little bit.
It's too cold. Is it cold enough?
I don't know.
Are you from Scotland?
No.
Where are you from?
I was from Scotland.
Yeah, you're from
Yeah, I'm
Scotland.
not from it.
You're Irish?
No, I'm from Newcastle.
That's why I thought you're from
ain't no sick, I plan you for smallage. You're rapping with young Chris in the restaurant. So leave your phone, bring your friends. I'm making body jeans, I got old body boxes. That shit in the new phone. She like me, she got me on a ringtone. And I told her, get your girl, and don't you stop. Not get it, that cup, that pushy stuff. Yo, I swore I was about to kiss this girl. Yes. Come on, man. Better wait, man. Maybe next video, man. Sure. Bye.
Oh, mais pula na posição. Finito, pula. Ah, no problem. Just play.
What are you doing, man? What? In the wrong place, man. You're in the wrong place. You're not supposed to be alone. Go to the grass down there. Yeah. On can fight. Yeah, go back there. Yeah, sure. Go there. Go play football then. Go Wembley. Bye-bye.
Hello, my God.
Good, yeah? Okay.
Oh,
Better, yeah? Kumain malangga, ya? Maya, baby, little baby. Give a whiskey for Maya.
Oh, my God, that begins.
Again later, then I serve it.
Remember, you coming here.
Don't worry, it's different. I'm you show you. Where do you think? Where do you live? You. I know that. So. I don't believe it. Sure? She's there? Oh, nice.
Danke.
Very bad, yeah? Wait. Hey, good. Be careful.
Malaluk.
Alright, look at my ass now. My ass.
God bless you. Lady Gaga.
Hi. Where's your boyfriend? Hey. You know your massage man, yeah? Oh my God.
Let me see.
Massage here.
Yes, I know. How nice.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, Need this.
Big one.
This.
Small one.
Maybe
Oh, yeah. Go back.
Should do it, You need this. This one. For the MJ.
What?
Teach you all the myself.
Big one. Fly. Malaga.
Is that where you put
Dawaj. Dawaj, kurwa. Ja pierdolę.
The queue's not too bad.
Whisky, kurwa.
Kurwa, to ja piję. Złoto. Dziękuję.
Whisky.
No,
No, to pepa.
dobrze.
Najwyższa, kurwa.
Ująłery prawo. Masz, bez... Ale dobra.
Coño. Dale una hostia. Dale una hostia. Le da una hostia contra la barba. No się kurwa pijana. Ven aquí. No, ven aquí. Ven aquí. También mal. No, pues otro, ¿no? Economics, food part of economics, says something the food part of Go.
to nie ma prawa. Ja no me pongo mucho, empújate ya está. Un minuto. Te pones aquí, pero que la mucha no vuelve. Tienes que llegar ahí, o acabó, pum. Es así. Es la única manera de quedar perfecto. La única manera de quedar perfecto. Comisario, no hay culpa de حاجة كلها ولا كلها هذا أنا جبت لك بس أنا Jangan terlalu buat tu. Dan semua macam tu. La cuestión final es ¿cómo va a pillar así? ¿Qué te pasó? Déjalo, hombre, ¿qué pasó? Se para... ¿En español como tú, tío? Dawaj, whisky mi, a nie. Finito. Finito, finito. Nawet kurwa na gitarę gra. Szybka. Tutaj to oni do razu tam piątkę, ale głupio jest. A zresztą tak się tak. Dla biegnie. No i będę zgłoszony do... Jeśli są tam do tyłu, kurwa, bo cię zaraz zabije, kurwa. Jeśli kurwa, bo cię zaraz tak zabije. I prowokuj się. Bo cię kurwa zaraz... Chcesz fighting? Chcesz fighting, tak? Chcesz kurwa w pizdę zaraz? No to idź tam dalej. Let's go. I don't talk. Second. No, okay, I'm the food, yeah? Okay, second. Yes. Ale go zaraz kopię, kurwa. Przecież kurwa. Albo sobie robię problemu zaraz. A kurde, ale szlak trafi go zabije, kurde i tyle. No i jak mamy spokojnie, to jest kurwa niewyspany, zmałowany, zmęczony, to jeżeli będzie pomogę. Kurwa, nie wracam. Ale co, nie mogę ładować się. A może ja dostanę? Nie wiem.
Ale mówisz, że chcemy najebać na wszystko, co można. Te co pod namiotem współzastał, bo on się dopierdala do jego lasu. Marcin spawał.
Tam się tyle czasu. Teraz zwykle się jedzie.
Wiedział za to, że ci kurwa nie pierdolą.
Tak.
To ty nie powinien jechać na to, powinien jechać na to. No kurwa,
To w ogóle, tak, to pierdala.
Znikł ten murzyn, kurwa, taki kurwa, on spadł na bardzo. Z takim krzywym nosem.
Guys, can you not block the gate, please? I'm so sorry. You've been told by the church. If you block the gate, you have to move the location. Okay. You can move from here otherwise.
Block that gate. There's nobody in the building.
I know the building, man. Relax.
You wait here, yes, so they don't know. You wait, and then I call you back.
Sure, please, if you don't mind, yeah? They got cameras and they keep asking me every week on the email. I just say yeah. Let's say yes.
Yeah, okay, that's it. My lecturer, you just tell me, I send an email very long and say, now to simplify everything, just let it go. Say yes, next time I won't go.
I tell them I can't speak English. I can't speak English. You know nothing.
You know English.
I know nothing.
And then wait, and I call you back.
I've been for months for years, literally. Yeah. You know, I used to be 85 kg. Now I'm 70 kg.
Tego czasu nie mogę zamówić budę, tam to już tylko to już było chwilę temu, teraz już nie wiem, chyba już nie działa.
I had a good nap. Actually, I slept for a bit. Huh? I had a nap, sleep for a bit.
Nie, bo tam nie położyłem kostiumu, to jeszcze 2 inne były. Jak mi zginie, no to im tak samo zginie. Działa w tej stronie, jeden mam. Stałek 2 dni kurwa gaśliwo, ale z niczego to mnie to nauczyło.
Nice, I'll get some of these. What is this? I'll get one of these. Yeah.
There's only, oh, sorry, there's some, I thought there's more, these little cakes. There's no cookies.
Banana.
Thank you. Tuna sandwiches. But you never replied to mine. Tuna seagull sandwiches or vegan sandwiches? There's no chicken. Tuna seagull or vegan? Tuna tastes similar to chicken, I think. Yeah?
So no, it's only take one. I give you one already. You want some pasta, my friend?
Is it a good dish over here?
No, which one of you? Do you want some pasta?
Okay, what's in there?
Pork.
Yeah, pork, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Pork as well?
That's warm.
Like that? Like that? Is there any hot soup?
Very good.
I speak the Moroccan dialect. Yeah, mashallah. Good hustle, alhamdulillah, bro. Take it easy, bro. God bless you, take care, bro. God bless you. You can. Hello? White coffee? Spoon. And what spoon? Okay, sugar. You want a spoon or fork? I'm going to load it up like this, yeah? Yeah. Take care, buddy. And you have plenty of coffee?
Yeah, can I get a white coffee with 2 sugars?
White coffee with 2 sugars coming right up. How are you doing today? You doing all right?
Not bad.
Yeah? White coffee, 2 sugars. The queue's a lot better than last week. I don't know what happened last week. No, it's still better. But everyone crowded at the front though Thursday. That was rough. Take care, man. See you, coffee, okay?
And it's soup is very pleasant. Definitely think that. Let's just go to the other side. Yeah, everything's closed. Smells. Smells like super shit. Yeah, this one's already here. Yeah, at least plenty of people cutting that queue today. Becoming quite sensitive to even queue up. Oh, yeah.
Ja tak samo tam w ogóle
Warte, nie? On mi biorę stopniu na papierosy i na alkohol mi nie da. Tak się kurwa, tak mówiłeś do kula? No, perché la tanto che ha fatto ma io sto guardando.
No, but I'm going to come back and think about how that didn't get in there. Probably in there. I'm fucking I know, okay, I mean, I'm going to do this, come back to you and just go and get a roommate. And look at me and I'll do everything else to your roommate. I'm going to I can't do this when I'm working this out. I can't do it anymore. Like, I only spent today, I only spent in the boat, and so I can't be doing this anymore. I know when you're working, man. Right, I'll go, my one day is when I get through this queue, I'll come back to the segment, I'll get a bus back. You might have things when you're now, so I'll come back and I'll come back, they come about, and one day I'm going to see if we get a rat and everything else. I'll go see if I see the right either or anything else. I'll come by the shop. Yeah, but I'll come by the shop and we'll see if we can get the number or whatever. His number's got to be there. That's what I'll do. I'll come by away. Like I say, I found this number and then after working. That's too much. Too much now. Yeah, I know, but I should be actually room tonight. I can say, I'll aim at him and I'm going to say, well, he's fucking waiting on about we can just do this. I can't do this. So, how about this? I'm fucking what the fuck am I doing? I know. At least I tried him. Oh, and I'll see you later on. But like I say, I'm going to early in the morning. I told Roy I'll be there about 7:30. So I want to get this done for you, and if you can get that right, you can start doing your shit. I'll try to see him tonight. I'll try to see him tonight before I come back. And if I'm not there, I'll leave a number and I'll get in touch with me and then get him. Okay, and I'll see you in about fucking hour or so, yeah? Oh, I'm on it.
I need it.
Quello è bello, non
Cheese, honey, and chicken?
Cheese and onion.
Cheese and onion?
Thanks.
There you go.
White coffee, 2 sugar.
Would you like your milk mixed up?
Yeah, white coffee, 2 sugar.
You got salt.
Thanks. Hello, Boris. Wow. Goodbye, Boris.
Stay out. Let's eat some pasta. Don't have any bread for that. Probably shouldn't even eat it. This is poison food. It's quite gross. It's quite gross pasta. Go ahead and wash those. It's better with the food today.
said, it's very apparent from this training program that phone hacking is the real bread and butter for these crypto Jews that are involved with this bag. You know, that's the real bread and butter behind this training program for these crypto Jews. It's just phone hacking. Like I said, it's the hallmark. It's the hallmark of the training program. Apparently, you got to be a fucking cyber warfare. No, it's just like I said. You got to be a fucking cyber warfare specialist in a Linux. Well, if you're running Android, you got to be a fucking intermediary Linux specialist if you want to make it in this. Apparently, that's what you got to be. You got to know. You got to know something about Linux. Like I said, it's you know, it is the hallmark. Phone hacking is the hallmark of the training program. It is the actual and only bread and butter that these Jews depend on that stole the bag. Understand? It is the hallmark of the framing program, and it is the actual bread and butter for these crypto Jews that stole the bag. Understand? It is the framing program, again, like I said, is the currency of the world. So is phone hacking. You know, it's the new currency of the world. Legal tender on all 7 continents. Thanks to the allies, like I said. Thanks to the allies, this framing program and whatever stuff they steal is legal tender on all 7 continents that we know about. And that's what's going on here. Understand? And like I said, if you're white, you better be up on your P's and Q's when it comes to phones and Linux. If you're running Android, it's going to be Unix on Apple. It's pretty much the same thing. You better be up on your P's and Q's when it comes to your handy dandies, because this Soviet motherfucker is making a living out of hacking them. Understand? And apparently it's legal tender, like I said. With the allies it is. It's legal tender, guys. Phone hacking, legal tender on all 7 continents. You better be a cyber fucking warfare specialist if you want to make it in this. Because this Soviet motherfucker is making a living out of it. Let's go ahead and go to sleep. You know, that's, you know, like I said last night, you know, they have, you know, with these allies, they have a very loose definition of winning. Understand? You know, you might get a PM in there for a week and then be out with the PM the next week, but does it really make a difference? No, not really. You know, maybe it bruises their ego slightly, but does it make a difference? The next PM will do the same thing the last one did. Doesn't make a difference if they're in there for only a week. Besides bruising their large ego, it doesn't really make much of a difference. You know, it's, you know, to get to, you know, like I said, in this situation, there's a very, you know, winning becomes a gray area when you ride with the allies. Like I said, when you ride with the allies, because they've been kissing this hominid ass for so long, winning is a gray area. You know, they have a very loose definition of what that means. Now, they might say, oh, you need another one. That's the reason why. No, you don't really need another one. You don't really need another one. Yeah, the evidence is staggering. It doesn't matter if you need another one, because the evidence is staggering. That alone, you know, the fact that we have evidence that is overwhelmingly in my favor, it means that I won by default. Doesn't matter who you need, you know, who you need another one of. It doesn't matter who you need another one of, because the evidence is so overwhelmingly in my favor. I win by default. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you need technical enough. It doesn't matter if from a technical standpoint you need another one of someone. That someone is a nobody now. Whoever you need one of right now is a nobody now, because the evidence is overwhelmingly in my favor. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you need another one of, because the evidence is overwhelmingly in my favor alone. Yeah, so when you ride with the allies, they have a very loose definition for winning. Like I said last night, it's the reason why the elves would have pissed off at the first sign of trouble. It's the reason why the elves would have pissed off at the first sign of trouble, never to be seen again. Because they don't want to deal with this shit. Nobody really does. Understand? It's a major hassle. It's a major hassle. It's a pain in the ass. It's a major inconvenience. You know, it's a major inconvenience to deal with. And anybody else, especially someone that's, you know, that would have been more wise, you know, wiser than anybody, would have pissed off at the first sign of trouble, never to be seen again. Because they know it's bullshit. You know, it's a bunch of high-flying bullshit. That's why they, you know, that's exactly what they would have done. Understand? That's exactly what they did. Didn't they? They did, yeah. That's what happened. Understand? Because it's high-flying bullshit. No one really wants to deal with it. It's not worth your time anyway. Understand? And it's the reason why you can't have any nice things. It's the reason why you can't have any nice things in the West or anywhere in the world, because this hominid, this hoarder, this hoarder will get his hands on it one way or another. And it's the reason why nobody else can have any nice things. That's the reason why you don't have actual fucking elves walking around in London. Yeah. You know, the framing program is the reason why you have corruption in the world. Like I said, it's the currency of the world, the framing program. It's the reason why you have corruption. Yeah, it's the reason why you cannot have nice things. And it's the reason why, like I said, you know, why people have been pissing off everywhere from around the world, especially for the last 60 years or so, because of this framing program. It's the currency of the world. It's based on corruption, and it shows. It's the currency of the world. It's based on corruption, and it shows. That's all there is to it. Like I said, there's definitely something, something to wonder about. Like I said, they said, the Five Eyes said, come on, guy, we didn't know why people existed. But you knew, definitely someone knew about us, because they kept fucking with us in Romania until we went to America, and the same thing was happening again. And so somebody had to know about us. Yeah, but the issue is that the people that knew about us were very likely all of them Churchill. I mean, that's the issue in all of this, isn't it? At the end of the day, anybody that did know about us, like I said, because someone had to know, because like I said, they pissed us off in Romania as well before we left, and then when we went to America, the same thing happened. So somebody had to have known about us, but I guess it was all Churchill and nobody else. Maybe some Jews or something. Maybe some Jews knew about us, maybe Churchill, but I mean, it couldn't have been anybody else. Who else would have known about us? Who is the all-knowing manager that has the credentials necessary to know about us? Who do you think that can be? Churchill. That's right. The only people that could have known about us in Romania, where we were, would have been with enough credentials to know and enough managerial seniority to know, would have been Churchill and nobody else. So somebody had to know about us. It's just that they didn't like us. Yeah, so they kept fucking with us in Romania. We went to America. They started doing the same thing from day one. I don't know if somebody knew about us, but then again, you know, what I have to say to this is that you obviously knew that your management was not white. You obviously knew that your management was lying and cheating. This you have to have known. That if you're CIA, if you're GCHQ, if you are NSA, or if you are FBI, if you are Congress, you have to have known that your management is definitely not fucking white. And you have to have known that they are lying and cheating. That you have to have known. You're obviously military intelligence, you're obviously government, you're obviously a manager. These are the things that you would have known, regardless. You would have known that your management is not white. You would have known that they are lying, and you would have known that they are cheating, regardless of any fucking white people existing or not. These are the things that you would have known regardless. That they are a bunch of fucking liars, a bunch of fucking cheaters, and they are definitely not noble white. That you have to have known, regardless of any white people existing. Yeah, so what happened here? Yeah, the question is, what happened? If these are the things that you would have known, regardless of any white people existing, what the fuck happened here? Yeah, that's the question. You know, that's the question. What exactly happened if these are the things that you knew? You knew that they weren't white. You knew that they are lying, and you knew that they are cheating. Yeah, these are the things you knew regardless. So then the question is, what the fuck happened here? Yeah, the question is, what the fuck happened here? What happened here is that everybody's complicit. Which again explains the situation. Which again explains my situation. It explains why your government is utter shit. It explains why your government is useless. And it explains why electing another PM is stupid. Yeah? It explains all of the above. It explains my situation. It explains why the government is shit and why electing another PM is pointless. Yeah, it explains all of the above. That's exactly what happened here. Complicit. Everyone is. So then what the fuck is the point of this? Tell me what the point of this is. I mean, they're saying, oh, you're going to get to kill them all. Yeah, except that has never happened before. And I'm willing to bet that out of the Five Eyes, one of these fucking fools will jump into the fire to rescue them. Yeah, one of these fucking fools in the Five Eyes will probably jump into the fire to rescue them like all the other times. Yeah, you keep saying this, but can you deliver? You know, you keep saying this, you're going to get to kill them all. Can you deliver on this? Because I'm willing to bet that out of the fucking Five Eyes, one of these fucking fools will jump into the fire to save them. How much you want to bet that is exactly what's going to happen here? Anyway. So that explains the situation. Everyone is complicit, which makes this very, very pointless, doesn't it? Waste of time. That's what it is. It's a waste of time. But if everybody's complicit in every fucking country and on all 7 continents, what the hell is the point in all of this? Nothing. There's no point. It's just a waste of time. Exactly the reason why the elves were pissed off in the first stage. It's exactly the reason why you can't have any nice things in the West. Not for long, you won't, anyway. If you do. Yeah. Now you got a clearer picture, right? You got a more clear picture of what the fuck is going on around here. Everybody's complicit. That's what's going on. I'm tired right now. Like I said, there's only a couple of people that can pull this off for this long. You got to have a certain level of seniority to pull this off. Because they pulled off 9/11 for 22 years. You know, it's a long time to, 9/11 is a long time to keep a lid on. 22 years is a long time. And the bag lasted for 7 years. Like I said, you got to have a certain level of seniority to be able to pull this off for so long. You have to keep a lid on things. There's only a couple of people that can do that. You know, I can think of Churchill and Churchill. You know, that's what I can think of. When it comes to senior level access to government to do something like this, the only person that I can think of is Churchill. Sadly, they say, well, man, you know, it's not really like that. You know, you got to look more at the Hollywood situation. You got to look more at the trainees. Maybe. You know, I'll say maybe. Maybe. But you know, we kind of looked at all of them. I think we got rid of Hollywood entirely by now. And there's only really a couple of people left. It's probably Churchill. And they're saying, it's not really like that. It's a trainee. It's this and that. Maybe. I need a bigger bottle. Now, like I said, to keep a lid on 9/11 for so long is quite a feat. 22 years. That's a long time, man. That's pretty good, actually. You know, if you had an award show for the longest running lie, you know, let's just say that you had an award show for the longest running lies in the world, 9/11 would be right up there. Number 1, longest running lie. 9/11, 22 years. With modern press, print media, radio, internet, Facebook, Twitter, everything. 9/11 is the biggest by far. Takes the cake. Understand? No one, you know, if you had an award show for the longest running lies that you can have, it would be 9/11 probably. For 22 years. Understand? That's a long time. The bag is second, 7 years. You know, the bag is second to that, 7 years. Long time. I'm gonna do this away. Yeah, special fried rice by Sainsbury. We have pork and shrimp. Also poisoned. Everything else was poisoned that they brought. Coffee was okay. Soup was poisoned. Pretzel was poisoned. Yeah, everything they brought was poisoned. Yeah, this is poison too. Yeah, this is poison too. Dodger's raspberry. Here's the thing, I wager that anybody in Freemasonry right now, today, is probably yours truly, Churchill. You know, including Rothschild, including the monarchy, including anybody. I'm willing to bet that anybody and everybody that's a Freemason is probably related to Churchill. You know, let's look into this. Is this true? Because I'm willing to bet that it's probably fucking true. This is open as well. You know, it's a definite possibility that anybody in Freemasonry right now today is probably Churchill. Yeah, we got nothing here. It's just water, candy, a tangerine, cottage cheese, that's probably also poison. Chips, probably also poison. Yeah. Now, the thing about this training program is the convenience of it. Like I said before, it is extremely convenient. Very super convenient and easy to run. Who do you think can pull off this convenience? It's got a Western aspect to it. See, when you leave the West, everything becomes less convenient. When you leave the West, when you leave America, when you leave Europe, when you leave Australia, when you leave New Zealand, everything instantly becomes less convenient. It becomes more of a pain in the ass. Day to day, doing day-to-day activities, going to work, it becomes less convenient. Everything outside the West is less convenient. However, when it comes to this training program, it has a staggering amount of convenience. It is amazing how fucking convenient this training program is. I mean, it is something to marvel at how extremely fucking convenient this training program is. Now, as soon as you leave the West, meaning the Five Eyes, meaning the goddamn fucking Five Eyes, everything becomes less convenient. It's harder to get to work, it's harder to fuck, it's harder to get food, it's harder to get water, it's harder to get internet, it's harder to get medicine, it's harder to do anything outside the West. When it comes to convenience, this training program breaks all fucking boundaries when it comes to convenience. Because it's you fucking Five Eyes motherfuckers did this, and nobody else, just you. That's why this fucking training program is so convenient. You fucking assholes. You Five Eyes fucking assholes. It's just you. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way,